We are short AppLovin, a black box mobile ad tech company whose valuation skyrocketed, yet few people even know what they do. We found it is serving sexually explicit ads to children, appears to be illegally tracking kids, practices formers described as ad fraud. Experts say AppLovin is copying Meta's data in e-commerce push. Culper Research discovered an illicit direct download program without user consent.
Everybody in the industry knows that AppLovin is full of shit and that it's fraudulent.
We found numerous examples of AppLovin serving sexually explicit ads to children, including these ads we recorded being shown to 7- and 12-year-old girls. Children were also shown violent ads depicting sexual assault, suicide, and even attacking the elderly. Sorry, Grandma. We discovered shady ad practices that resemble malware, including ads that open the App Store when users try to click close or skip again and again and again. Are you f***ing kidding me? Ads that open the App Store on their own. And even ads that are impossible to read. We also analyzed the data AppLovin is sending when a 10-year-old boy plays multiple games. Even with his account set as a child and marked Do Not Track in compliance with federal COPPA laws, AppLovin appears to violate these protections by creating a unique identifier that tracks the child across multiple AppLovin games and partners with their over 100 data brokers to be able to sell or obtain the boy's location data and other deeply personal information, creating a fingerprint. This violates Apple App Store policies. Similar child privacy violations from other companies such as Epic Games, Google, and TikTok have led to enormous fines, and we believe AppLovin is at serious risk of being next. An undisclosed class action lawsuit accuses AppLovin of tracking users without their consent, even when location services are turned off, which is a direct violation of Apple's policies and California privacy laws. Could multiple violations lead to AppLovin being booted from the App Store and Google Play Store?
Apple and Google have rules. I kept sort of expecting the shoe to drop and crush our heads.
AppLovin says it is building an e-commerce ad network to rival Meta. But how is that possible without Meta's data on users? And why would they insist e-com customers spend more than $600,000 a month on Meta ads? Experts we spoke to alleged AppLovin is essentially stealing Meta's homework by copying Meta's targeting.
Facebook is getting the great return on ad spend, and AppLovin is just stealing the credit.
AppLovin should know less about you than even Pinterest. In the CEO's own words from 2019,
"You don't know anything about the individual. I don't even know if it's an individual, male or female."
But experts said AppLovin uses a combo of its bidding and mediation platforms to see which users Meta is bidding on and what ads it is serving to them. This allows AppLovin to see which customers are high value in the eyes of Meta. AppLovin combines this data with its own device fingerprint, enabling AppLovin to target the user itself. One expert found AppLovin's e-commerce ad targeting correlates with Meta's at more than 12 standard deviations. It's more likely Drake and Kendrick will become besties. E-com executives saw this too.
When Meta dips in performance, AppLovin is also dipping in performance.
What will Meta do when it catches AppLovin?
You don't want to poke the bear. Meta would shut it down.
We think it could be worse than that. Zuckerberg will kick AppLovin in its roe ass. Apps using AppLovin SDK can act like viruses. Culper Research discovered AppLovin is direct downloading applications without user consent. Formers say the illicit direct downloads are AppLovin's top revenue driver. AppLovin uses the application AppHub, an app pre-installed on Android devices by manufacturers or carriers. Using AppHub, AppLovin SDK can trigger the installation of the game you just seen an ad for. We believe Culper's research and think we found the code responsible.
AppLovin's source code contains repeated references to direct download. The revelation of AppLovin installing games and apps without user consent is explosive.
We're short AppLovin because the e-com bull case is broken. Experts say it is stealing Meta's data. Meta will shut it down. We believe AppLovin is at risk of Apple and Google banning its apps and SDKs. It could face massive COPPA fines for tracking children and for illicit ads to kids. AppLovin has been caught direct downloading apps without user consent.
If your mind immediately went to McLovin, you're not wrong.
Wait, you changed your name to McLovin? What kind of a stupid name is that, folks?
Well, that's why you picked a dumb fucking name. You look like a future pedophile in this picture.
All you guys take note. That's how you take down a motherfucker.
I got broads in Atlanta. Just to lean the family. Hope you killers understand me.